But tell me, how are you doing, guys? How was your day? ¿Cómo estuvo su día?
Good evening, guys.
Good evening. Okay, so guys, today we're gonna start with a very interesting topic as usual. So just let me find the presentation. So today we're going to be talking about this topic. Yes, countable and uncountable nouns. But first, let's take a look at this activity, which is called Find a Word, if I'm mistaken. Actually, it's What's the Word. So I'm gonna show you some sentences and you're gonna try to find the missing word. So for example, if I click on this one and we have this sentence, what is the word that is missing here? Who knows? Let's see. Alessandro.
Hi.
Yeah, help me read this sentence and try to find the missing word.
Most people
Mm-hmm.
mm, the word I don't know. Friendly and kind.
Very
No,
good.
no,
So
no,
we
wait.
okay.
What? No.
No, okay. So we have friendly and kind. Those are adjectives. No, Daniel, it isn't like. Let's see.
I'm
Christian
sorry, my bad.
says are. Very good. So most people are friendly and kind because we are using friendly, which is an adjective. Kind is another adjective. So just remember when we use adjectives, we normally use, not all the time, but most of the times we use the verb to be. In this case, is are. But why are, teacher? Because we have people, which is plural. Let's see. We have another one. This one. What kind of work do you? Who knows this one?
Do you like?
Yeah, actually, that will work. What kind of
Or do you
work?
want? What kind of work do you want?
Very good. So we have do you want, do you like, another one?
Do?
Do.
Do?
Very good. Excellent. So what kind of work do you do? But actually, if we use what kind of work do you like? Do you want? That's okay. ¿Qué tipo de trabajo te gusta? ¿Qué tipo de trabajo querés? But in this case, ¿qué tipo de trabajo haces o a qué tipo de trabajo te dedicas? What kind of work do you do? Very good, guys. Now we have another one. This one. Go wash your hands. It's almost time. Dinner. We're missing a preposition here. What's the preposition? Do you guys remember prepositions? Roberto, tell me. Roberto? No?
Go wash your hands. It's almost time. The dinner.
At dinner?
Okay, we
dinner,
have
at
a
dinner.
dinner, the dinner, another one.
At?
At, okay. Another one. Moses.
Good evening. I think it is to
To dinner. Okay, another one. Victoria.
Maybe at
At, okay. What happens if I say it's almost time for dinner? Let's see.
like for lunch.
Ah, right. For lunch, for breakfast, for dinner. It's almost time for dinner in this case. Okay, for. This is a preposition for dinner. Okay, just remember when we talk about meals, when we talk about breakfast, about lunch and dinner, we normally use for. But this may change if we say it is almost the lunch time, dinner time, breakfast time, which is really weird. I prefer to say lunch time. So in those situations, we don't use prepositions. But in this case,
Teacher, this is like esperar a alguien,
no,
waiting for.
no.
Oh,
In this case, if we translate it, we will say something like casi es hora de cenar.
oh.
Okay. Hey, anda, lávate las manos, que ya es casi es hora de cenar. Okay. So we don't
Almost
use
time
of.
interrogación.
So we don't say of. It is almost time of dinner. That's Spanish. Okay. In English, we use for. This is the preposition that we use for. I will travel to England. My family, we are leaving tomorrow. Another preposition. My family.
With.
Excellent. With my family. Okay. I clearly say, thank you. The Christmas present you sent me, I love puzzles. I call to say thank you. Preposition.
For.
Excellent. Thank you for. Okay, thank you for. Si estuviéramos usando verbos, si, for example, I want to use gracias por invitarme a la fiesta. Invitar. That's considered a gerund. So remember that after prepositions, we use ing verbs. Or we call them not verbs, but gerunds. Like this, gerund. So thank you for inviting me to the party. Like this. Si quieren usar ustedes un verbo después de cualquier preposition, siempre va a ir en ing. Okay. And the last one, because of the time. If you're going to the store, can you buy milk, please?
Some milk.
Perfect. Some milk, because milk is considered uncountable noun. We cannot say a milk, una leche, like in Spanish we do, right? But if you want to use milk and want to turn it into countable, we use partitives. But what is a partitive, teacher? What happens if I say un cartón de leche? Los cartones sí se pueden contar. So we can say a carton of milk. Ahí sí se puede. Like this. I would like a glass of water. Water is uncountable. El líquido en sí es incontable. No decimos un agua, dos aguas, tres aguas. We don't say that, okay? But what happens if I want to turn it into a countable noun? For example, I want to say un vaso de agua, o perdón, un vaso con agua, dos vasos con agua, tres vasos con agua. Ahí sí se puede, porque lo que estoy contando, it's not actually the water, it's the glass, okay? A glass of water, 2 glasses of water, 3 glasses of water. And why is that so important? Because we are going to be talking about this right now. So, let me close this. Do you have any questions before we start? Any questions? Roberto, I think that your microphone is not working.
Teacher, coach, I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yes, tell
For
me.
example, when we say, for example, oh, thank you. Can you give me 2 waters? Can we say, oh, thank you. Can you give me a couple of water? Yes or no?
Uh, what do you say?
I'm
A-
sorry, I'm sorry.
A
For
bottle of
example,
water?
a couple of water or a couple of coffee? No.
Un par. No, we cannot say that. No.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Mhm. You're welcome. So, Roberto, yo creo que su micrófono no está funcionando bien. Veo que quiere hablar, pero se escucha bien extraño. Trate de salirse y volverse a unir. O si no, lo puede escribir también en el chat.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello?
It's better, yes.
Okay, it's my microphone. And it's my first class. I don't know how you practice our gaming, like right here. Hello?
Yes. Well, in this case, guys, I will ask you randomly, like I will bring some activities, but first I'm going to give you like the presentation. I will give you the introduction to the topic, then we're going to participate because I'm going to show you some activities related to the topic that we just covered, and then I will ask you randomly. So I really want you to pay attention, because if you don't answer, I'm sorry, like in 1 minute or less, I will ask another person. Si no me responden en menos de 1 minuto o en menos de 30 segundos, le pregunto a otra persona. Así que tenemos que estar pendientes, porque lo hago así. A veces lo hago así como que quién sabe, pero a veces le pregunto yo solo a la persona, porque justamente aquí tengo quienes están conectados. Por ejemplo, suppose that I want to ask Alessandro, que es el nombre que más se me ha quedado ahorita de este grupo. Le digo de un solo: Alessandro, contesta lea esto, responda esto. Y así.
Why?
I don't know why. Sorry. Sorry. So let's start. So today we're going to be talking about to sell and buy objects. Okay.
Okay, understood.
Okay. So we had to sell and buy objects. What is to sell? What is this, guys? What is to sell?
Vender.
And buy
Vender.
is the opposite, right? To possess something by paying. So help me read this, Daniel.
Okay. How much plus is R plus now? How much are these socks? The socks are $5. How much is the blues? That blues is $12.
Perfect. So we have how much. So I want you to pay attention, because we are using how much when we want to ask about the price of something. It doesn't matter if it is uncountable or uncountable. Okay. So how much plus is or are. How much are these socks? Those socks are $5. ¿Cuánto valen? Ok, entonces el significado de toda esta oración sería ¿cuánto valen? Ok, no lo traduzcamos literalmente. There is a translation technique that is called equivalence, equivalencia. Hay una forma de traducción, porque existen bastantes, literal, equivalencia, no me acuerdo de las otras, pero sí hay varias. En este caso vamos a usar la equivalencia, algo que se parezca al idioma, no es literal, que se parezca. So, how much are these socks? Se podría traducir como ¿cuánto cuestan estas? ¿Estas qué? Estas calcetas. Those socks are $5. How much is this blouse? That blouse is $12. So I want you to pay attention how we change the verb to be depending on the noun. So this noun is countable. So that's the reason that we are using are and these. Okay, do you remember demonstrative pronouns? ¿Se acuerdan cuando usamos los demonstrative pronouns? This, these, those, and that. Do you remember?
A little bit.
Okay, what about you, Alessandro? Do you remember that topic?
also.
Okay, very good. So, the main reason why I'm asking you is because we are going to use it in this class. Okay, so let's see. No, we're not gonna do this one. This one. So let's watch this video, and you will see how we use how much, how we tell prices, and how we use demonstrative pronouns. So let's pay attention to the structure that these people use.
Hey, Mariella. How do you like this, huh?
Oh, please, Todd.
Oh, come on, it's only $1.
Do you really want it, Todd?
No, I guess you're right.
Hi, can I help you?
No, thanks anyway. We're just looking.
Okay.
Okay, so we can say we're just looking or we're just browsing.
Oh, Todd, come over here. Just look at this lovely old necklace.
Okay, so we are using the demonstrative pronoun here. Just look at this lovely old necklace. This, because it is only one object.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not just okay, Todd. It's very nice. Oh, and look at this bracelet. Excuse me, how much are these?
All right, so excuse me, how much are these? Guys, why is she using these instead of using this? Why is she using these?
This is in
Because it's
plural.
plural.
Very good, because it is plural. So what is she talking about? ¿De qué está hablando? Which objects?
Bracelet,
Bracelet.
necklace.
Excellent. The bracelet and the necklace. Excellent.
Let's see, how about $15 for the two of them?
That's not bad.
And how much is this watch?
Oh, this one is $25.
Mariella, are you kidding? $25 for an old watch?
Well, this watch is old, but it still runs.
How old is it?
I don't really know, but it's very old.
Oh, it's lovely. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, great. Do you want those too?
Yes, I'll take these two.
Okay, great.
Sarah, is that my mother's watch?
What? I don't know.
It's my mother's watch. Excuse me, this watch is not for sale. I'm sorry. Sarah, could you come over here, please? I'm sorry.
Hey, Mariella, look at this!
Todd. Todd, no.
Okay, so that's how we use how much is it, how much is this, how much are these, are those, and so on. Any questions? Do you have any questions right now?
No questions.
Okay. So now let's practice.
Coach,
So-
I'm sorry.
Tell me, Daniel.
Okay, we need to turn on the camera.
No.
Okay, thank
No,
you.
you don't. You're welcome. Daniel, espérame. Usted no es Daniel Hernández, ¿verdad?
No, I'm Daniel Flores.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the activity that we have. So let's try
How
to read
much
the question.
those? I'm sorry.
No problem. So let's try to read the question and I'll ask you randomly. So we have this one, Roberto.
Hello.
Yes. What's the correct answer for this?
How much are these shoes?
Very, very good. Excellent. Brian.
How much are the pants?
Very good. Alessandro.
How much
Mhm.
is those?
Is
No,
those
are. How much are those piece of chocolate?
piece or pieces?
Sorry, pieces.
Very good. Excellent. Daniel.
How much are the hat?
Are the hat? This is singular.
It's a singular. Oh, I'm sorry. How much is the hat?
Very good. Freddie.
And it is $100.
B or C?
B.
Very good. Paola.
How much is the car?
Very good. Moses.
Hello. They are $200.
A or C?
There's C.
Very good. Juan Carlos Hernandez.
How much is that laptop?
Very good. Juan Campos. I'm sorry. Yeah, Juan Campos. Mhm.
Yes. They are. They are 505. No, 550. C.
Very good. Christian Martinez.
It is $650. Letter C.
Very good. Let's see. Victoria.
Yes, it's $380, little bit.
Excellent. Alejandro Salazar.
How many is the skirt?
How many? Are you sure?
How much? Excuse me. Letter B.
Letter B.
Yeah.
What do you think, Alessandro? Can we say how much is a skirt or how much is the skirt?
I think is letter C.
Let's see. Very good. So there is actually an explanation as to why we use that in especially when we talk about something specific. When you go to a store and you have something in your hands. So for example, you have a, I don't know, like a shirt, and you want to ask the price for it. So hey, how much is the t-shirt, or how much is the shirt? Which one? So the one that I have in my hand. So I'm being specific. That's the reason that we are using this one, this article. Okay, and not this one. Because we use that one whenever we want to be very specific. Very good. Yeah. How much is that skirt? Fulberto.
Let me see. It are $20.
Okay, let's see. What do you think?
Option B.
Okay, very good. He says B. What do you think, Moses?
Mm, I think is option D.
They cost.
They cost $20.
Okay, very good. What about you, Freddie? What do you think?
Well, I think it is letter B. It is $20.
This one, letter B.
I'm sorry, letter A. It is $20.
Okay, let's see. Let me select letter D because this one is actually very interesting. They cost $20. Let's see. Very good. So I knew it. We have two options. So we can say they are $20 or they cost $20. But why, teacher? Because it is pretty much the same. Okay. Cuestan $20. Cuestan, también se puede traducir como cuestan $20. Pero teacher, ¿y qué cuestan? Estos, los panecillos. Okay. But actually, I don't know how we call this. These are, I don't know, I don't remember. It is a French name, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but yeah.
Croissant?
The what do you say?
Croissant?
Very good. The croissants. So those are actually countable for some reason. So we use they are. Okay, we don't use it is. Say they are. They cost $20. What about this one, guys? How this pumpkin? What do you think?
Letter B.
Perfect. How much is this? And the last one. This tablet, $200. What do you think?
How much is this tablet? It is $200.
Perfect. Very good. Do you have any questions about this? Any questions? No questions.
No question. No question.
No question by now.
Okay. So we have this activity. I'm going to show you some products and I'm going to ask you, hey, how much is this? And you will see the price and you're going to tell me the price of it. Okay. So for example, if I ask you, Alessandro,
Okay.
how much is this Xbox? How will you reply?
It is 2,000.
2,000.
No. 299.
What, pounds, colones, dollars, quetzales?
Dollars. It
Very good.
is 200. $99.
Excellent. 2000 really? 2000, 2000, what? I'm not paying that for an Xbox.
In El Salvador, maybe, but PS5.
Okay,
2,000 pesos mexicanos.
pesos mexicanos. Okay, what if I ask you, let's see. Juan Carlos Hernandez, how much is this watch?
Okay, the watch is $119.
Excellent. Let's see another one. Freddie, how much is this product?
At $50.
Excellent. Moses, how much are these bulbs?
It is
It is? Really?
no.
It is?
They are 19.80
19
dollars.
point. Remove that point. Don't say point. 19?
$88.
18.8. What is that? You're saying this. You'll see. You're saying this. 18.8. Or this. 18.8.
Can we say
19. 88 dollars.
Excellent. It is. I mean, they are. I'm sorry. They are. 1988. Very good. Yes. Alessandro, tell me.
What?
Es que alguien me dijo, coach, can we say?
I'm sorry.
No.
I was
Daniel.
yeah. Can we say, for example, 19 with 88 cents? Yes or no?
Ooh, not really. Not really. It's not common to say that. So it is actually, we can say this, $19.88. That's fine. $19.88. But it's not that common to say that. So we can say 1988. 1988. Just like this.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, let's see. What is this? Is it a mattress? Yeah.
Bed.
Is it a bed? I think it is a mattress. Now let's go with the blender. Let's see, Victoria, how much is this blender?
It is $15.
Excellent. It is $15. Roberto Portal, how much is this coffee maker?
That coffee maker is $15.
Excellent. Very good. Let's see. Christian Martinez, how much are these shoes?
The shoes are $12.
Repeat.
The shoes are $12.
All of them. All of them.
Yeah.
Really? So these 4 pairs are
Each.
12.
Cachada.
Each.
Very
each.
good. Very
Cachada,
good.
cachada.
La cachada, ¿verdad? So, guys, very good observation, Christian. So we have each.
Each. Okay.
It means cada uno. Okay. So those shoes are $12 each. Cada uno.
Okay, teacher.
Very good. Any questions?
No questions.
No questions. Okay. Now let's continue with this activity. This one you'll see. So, guys, do you remember quantifiers? Who remembers quantifiers? When we were talking about uncountable nouns, countable nouns, do you remember that topic? Do you remember that topic when we were talking about quantifiers, uncountable nouns, things that we can count and things that we cannot count? Do you remember that?
No, can you explain me, please?
50-50.
Can you explain to me? Remember, explain to.
Explain to me, please.
Yes. Yeah. So quantifiers are some words that we use when we don't want to say or when we don't remember like the exact number of something. For example,
A few minutes. Can you give me a few minutes?
Sure.
That's an example?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's pay attention to this one, to this video. So actually you use this one, a few. So we have a few, we have a little, many, much, a lot, none, how many, how much. So these are considered quantifiers. Last class I was explaining the difference between a few and few. This you'll see.
Mi bebito fiu.
Not that kind of few, but yeah, almost. So we have a few and we have few. But teacher, aren't those the same? No. There is a difference. Okay, so this is going to make a difference in meaning. So this is going to make the sentence sound positive. On the other hand, this is going to make the sentence sound negative. So, for example, if I say, but just remember that we use few for countable nouns. If I say this, I have a few friends, it means that I don't have like that much friends, but I mean that many friends, but I have sufficient friends. But when I say I have few friends, it's because I don't have sufficient friends. So this is a negative sentence and this is a positive sentence. Okay.
Coach, what is the meaning about how you say, I'm sorry, selfish friends? I can't hear you.
Sufficient.
Sufficient, what is that?
Suficiente. O
Okay,
suficientes. Ujú.
Thank you.
Vaya, entonces, no es lo mismo decir yo tengo unos cuantos amigos a decir yo tengo pocos amigos, ¿verdad que no es lo mismo? Yo tengo unos cuantos amigos a decir yo tengo pocos amigos. Es muy diferente. And the same happens when we say little and when we say little. I mean a little and little. So these are uncountable. So we don't use them with plural things or countable nouns, only with uncountable things. So for example, I have a little money in my bank account. So this is something positive. But what happens if I say I have little money in my bank account? Tengo un poco de dinero. Ah, tengo un poco de dinero en mi cuenta bancaria. ¿Verdad que es diferente decir tengo poco dinero en mi cuenta bancaria? ¿Verdad que es diferente? Tengo un poco de dinero en mi cuenta bancaria. Maybe it's not enough, but it is sufficient for me. I have little money in my bank account. It's not enough for me. Maybe, but it depends on the context, okay? It depends on the perspective. How come, teacher? So, for example, let's suppose that I have, I don't know, 1K, meaning $1,000. Okay, so this is, I have a little money in my account. So for me, this is sufficient. This is enough. Okay, but what happens if another person, for another person, to have 1K is not enough? So that's the reason this depends on the person who is speaking. Porque para una persona tener $1000 en la cuenta bancaria puede ser un poco de dinero, puede ser suficiente, pero para otra persona $1000 quizás pueden ser poco dinero, no suficiente. Okay, so it depends on the person. Okay, and of course it will depend on the context. And another one is, I bet you have heard this, too much and too many. These two quantifiers are used in negative context. Okay, negative. But what's the difference between how much and how many? Do you know? What's the difference between how much and how many? Who knows? Don't
Too
Google
much
it.
is like enough.
Okay, and how many?
Too much would be uncountable. In the case, too many countable.
Okay, excellent. So we have how much is uncountable and too many is countable, but both are negative. Okay, well, actually not all the time, but most of the times they are used in negative context. For example, we don't say I have too much money. And we say this, I have too much money. Le gusta tener demasiado dinero. Porque too much es como que nosotros estuviéramos diciendo, tengo demasiado dinero. Es algo negativo tener demasiado dinero. Actually, no, it isn't. Ok. Entonces, ¿qué podría reemplazar yo? Porque esto es una oración negativa. I have too much money. Pero a quien no le gusta el dinero. Bueno, hay gente que no le gusta, pero bueno, la gente que, ajá. I have too much money. This actual sentence is grammatically correct, but you will never hear, I will never, you will never hear a person saying this. I have too much money. We can say I have
enough, a lot of money. Okay.
I have enough money. Yes, we can say this. I have enough money, or I have a lot of money. Like this. Tengo mucho dinero. Tengo suficiente dinero. But I have too much money? No. But what happens if I say there is too much traffic in my town? There is too much traffic in my town. Yes, hay demasiado tráfico en mi ciudad. And what about this one? Too many. There are too many people here. So this is implying something negative, because if I say, oh guys, there are a lot of people here. So this is implying something good, something positive. Pero si lo quiero hacer negativo, There are too many people here. Just like this. Okay, so just remember, too much is for uncountable negative things, and too many is for countable negative things. Do you have any questions about this? Not yet? Okay, let's continue. Okay, this let's pay attention to this one because we can use a lot of for both uncountable and countable. So for example, we have there is a lot of sugar, there are a lot of apples. We can also use some. There are some apples on the table. There is some water in the glass. Let's pay attention to the meaning of some. In this, it means unas, unos. Some means unas, unos. Why am I saying this? Because some students think that or an means uno, unas o unos, pero no. An significa una, un. And some with uncountable nouns, it means un poco o algo de. This one is important to know. Any is used with interrogative and negative sentences. For example, there aren't any students in the class. No hay ningún estudiante en la clase. Teacher, ¿y por qué está diciendo estudiantes? Aquí dice estudiantes. Porque así es como funciona el inglés. En español no podemos decir no hay ningún estudiantes. We don't say that. But in English we can. There aren't any students in the class. Is there any coffee in the cup? Question, any. Is there any coffee in the cup? None, nada. So now let's pay attention to this activity. So we have this. Help me with this side, Freddie. Help me read this.
Okay. Some versus any. Definition. Some is used to mean a little and a few. Some is used with countable noun as a plural and uncountable nouns as a singular.
Continue.
Rule. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Rules. Some is used in positive statements. There are example. There are some apples.
Uh-huh. Yes, Freddy? He lost connection, I guess. So we have, there is some milk. Some can be used in questions when offering something or asking for something. Would you like some tea? Can I have some water? So we already covered this topic. Do you remember? Would you like something to eat? Would you like some tea, some water, whatever? So this structure is used when offering something or asking for something. And then we have any. Help me, Daniel. Help me with this size.
Okay. Any definition. Any is used to mean no or zero. It can also mean it doesn't matter which one. Any is used with countable nouns as a plural or uncountable nouns as singular. Rules. Any is used in negative statements. Example, there aren't any apples. There isn't any milk. Any is used in questions. Example, do you have any ideas? And any can be used in positive statements when it doesn't matter which one. Example, you can have any toy you want.
Excellent. Very good. So let's pay attention. Most of the times we use any in negative statements and questions. However, when we use it in positive statements, the meaning is way different. Okay, you can have any toy you want. In this situation, in this, any means cualquier o cualquiera, but mostly it means cualquier. You can have any toy you want, but in this one, it doesn't mean any. It means alguna, alguno. Okay? There aren't any apple. Aquí significa ningún, ninguna, ninguno. Okay? Let's practice. Alessandro.
There is some milk in the fridge.
Very good. Alejandro Salazar. Alejandro, perdón. Alejandro Salazar. Moses.
Jane doesn't have any friends.
Excellent. Brian.
Do you have some questions for me?
Are you sure? Some questions?
No, excuse me, is any questions for me?
Excellent. Remember, any for questions and negative statements. Let's continue. This one, and Daniel Flores.
Okay, won't you like some cookies or cake?
Excellent, because we are offering something. Christian.
Some of my friends are going to the park.
Let's see. Very good. Give me 1 second, guys, because my computer is dying. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Help me with this one. Daniel Flores.
Okay. You can have any job that you want.
Very good. Paola.
Could you give me some water, please?
How do you pronounce this?
Cold.
We will pronounce it as could. Could you?
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
Ajá. Could you give me?
Some water, please.
Excellent. Roberto Portal.
He needs some medicine for this cold.
His cold.
His cold.
Perfect. Fulberto.
Let me see. She can't have any caffeine at night.
Excellent. Victoria.
Is there any pizza left?
Excellent. Very good, guys. That was the last one. Do you have any questions for me today? No questions? Okay.
Question, teacher.
About the platform, guys, por favor, necesito que la terminen. Espérame.